Better at ranking, man. Better at ranking. What's going on? So, let math talk. I was watching it earlier. I'm gonna finish this interview before we see what else we got going on. What's going on, gang? How y'all feeling?
And like, I don't think he's gonna do it again, just that and the third, da da da. But I'm thinking in my mind, I took this battle with Big K because I figured it could be a bar battle. And so you listen to my first two rounds, it's nothing but bars, right? I'm not tearing at his character, nothing like that. It's bars. You dig what I'm saying? So hearing that, and knowing that I was one of the niggas when URL wasn't fucking with him. I booked him for the Vlad event. And like I fucked with Big K. He was almost NYB at one point. That's when he battled Shook, right? Right. Yeah. So in my mind, I think that the guilt that people feel, like in my particular situation, I feel like a lot of battle rappers kind of pushed off from me for the sake of not having to be a real nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Charlie, but me and Charlie don't talk like that no more. What's the reason? Wow. This is what I'm saying. What's the reason? You feel some sort of guilt. You feel like you can't pay that back or whatever this and third. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. It's weird.
But do you think it's weird though, man? Because you the type of nigga you get high off making niggas feel uncomfortable. Am I right on that?
I think if anybody feel uncomfortable around me, it's because they know my resume. It's not. But here's the thing: people don't feel uncomfortable with me unless there's a situation where they're obligated to be something. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha. But do you also feel people when they have to battle you, they feel they have to, like when a nigga battles Arsenal, they feel they gotta get extra disrespectful. When a nigga battles you, they feel they gotta.
Oh yeah. I feel like sometimes they gotta get extra tough, and unless we really cool like that, you know what I mean? Like okay, me and Cortez did the 2-on-2 with DNA and K-Shine. I never had a problem. K-Shine. I see K-Shine, nigga, I'll be little smiles. Like, what up, nigga? Right. I fuck with it. You know what I mean? Right. DNA, you know, we got somewhat of a rapport. It ain't really what it is, but you know, we cool. So that was a fun situation. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody had to play extra tough, no nothing like that. But I feel like the other rappers who has this like street image or whatever, when they battle me, they feel like they gotta look like, you know, like they doing something that's not just rap. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, them being uncomfortable is not me being uncomfortable. It's not me forcing them to be uncomfortable. That's something within themselves that they gotta deal with. So I ain't got nothing to do with me. I be chilling.
Are you fighting? Is this all personal in your opinion?
Clean my computer after this video right here, gang. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's
going on. And so, you know, them being uncomfortable is not me being uncomfortable. It's not me forcing them to be uncomfortable. That's something within themselves that they got to deal with. So I ain't got nothing to do with me. I be chilling.
Are you fighting? Is this all personal in your opinion, or you feel you're gonna give us bars here and there? Or is it hard? Is your pen in your mind, and when you're writing the material right now, it's just all you can think of is just personal stuff and loyalty and distrust and this, that, and the third. Is that how you going into this battle? I think when you look at Murder Mook's style and you look at my style, I think Mook sometimes like he get long winded and he run on with certain shit. But the uniqueness of both our styles is we can take a situation that might seem personal or or a topic or whatever. And we're talking angles now, man, right? Huh? We're talking angles now, then, basically, right? Well, and you could call it angles. Yeah, you can call it angles. But the thing about me is I've always angled and punched at the same time. Like you look at the Marv One guy, you look at any one of my good performances. I'm not gonna feel like I ain't got any bad performances, but you look at that. Yeah, you look at that. Even the third round with Chilla, when I'm talking about the situation in Cali, because that was the next battle. After that, I'm punching the whole time. And yeah, I'm talking about it, but at the same time, you're getting bars. That's something I could do. I don't know about everybody else, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of randomness going on in battle rap, and that's cool. I know where it came from. I know how it started. That's cool. But there's a reason why a matchup like this happens, or a matchup like Mook and Verb, this, that, and the third. There's a reason why these matchups grab so much attention, because there's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that Rum Nitty versus Sue Surf would be bigger than me versus Sue Surf. Yeah, because of the storyline. Yeah, I give you that, the storyline process of it, and being with Surf, been there for a long time.
I don't know about that one. Bar for bar, Rum Nitty and Surf, but personal and extras and things like that, it probably will be a better battle with Surf. But like the end result, boring wise, or which one's more entertaining, probably the bars. Probably the bars. So YouTube stopped on me now. Trying to get it together. Let me get it together. What's going on, Augustine? How you feeling? Trying to listen to the rest of this map interview, man. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
I've always angled and punched at the same time. Like you look at the Marv One guy, you look at any one of my good performances. I'm not gonna feel like I ain't got no bad performances, but you look at that. Yeah, you look at that. Even the third round with Chilla, when I'm talking about the situation in Cali, because that was the next battle. After that, I'm punching the whole time.
Two eyes in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm talking about it, but at the same time,
Battle Rappers Life. How you feeling?
you're getting bars. That's something I could do. I don't know about everybody else, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of randomness going on in battle rap, and that's cool. I get it. I know where it came from. I know how it started. That's cool. But there's a reason why a matchup like this happens, or a matchup like Mook and Verb, this, that, and third. There's a reason why these matchups grab so much attention, because there's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that Rum Nitty versus Surf will be bigger than me versus Sue Surf.
That's a big statement.
Um,
Gwiz in the building. What's going on?
Yeah, because of the storyline. Yeah, I give you that, the storyline process of it, and being that you and Surf been here for a long time. Let me ask you this. How motivated are you, though? You've been doing this for a long time, and, you know, let's be real. Sometimes, brothers, I feel you guys battle for the bag more than just the person, that the motivation is not there to write for this particular person. But is this a little different for you? Being at the top of the year, the individual that it is, the storyline. Like, do you feel there's mad pressure on you that you said to yourself, there's battle that you might not have liked, or maybe you didn't go back to, or maybe not have high replay value. But is this a battle where that's thrown out the window? Definitely. I hope this battle lives up to the hype, though, man. I really hope. I gotta find this battle. I think it's gonna hit us, bro. I think it's gonna surpass the hype. Because again, you gotta understand, like, 5-minute rounds, third round unlimited. You gotta be saying something. Is that too much to be saying something? Here's the thing. If it's not too much, how you beat that? How do you beat that? How do you beat getting that much entertainment out of one battle?
I gotta be consistent the whole round. It's gonna be hard to be consistent for 2 rounds, 5 minutes, the last round unlimited.
You a highlight.
Always. Rankins, do you go to events anymore? I'm gonna start back. I'm definitely gonna start going to events, but I have never been to no major events before. I just go to my local events, and I was supposed to be in the building with the what is it? I had a ticket to one of the joints. My man had a ticket for me. It's when T-Top double T-Top and Brez went against Surf and Arsenal and Suge. I had a ticket to that, had an outfit and everything. My job wouldn't let me go. They wouldn't let me get off, but yeah, I'm gonna start going. Like, why not? If I ever get the opportunities to, I work all the time. Y'all see what happened. Y'all see what's going on.
This will be. I remember Hollow rocking. You rocking the red leather, the red fur jacket. That would be the third video. Hollow up in there. That shit. This shit just is, man.
Wow, history. Go back, watch that shit.
Freestyles. You guys were freestyle together. Y'all chilling together. You Hands, Cortez, Young DNA with the bumps on his face. Like, it just.
Well, after Battle Revenge, we kicking the trash bags, dragging the guys, all that.
Undeniable TV.
Go back, check it out.
Yeah,
go back
man.
and check it out. You know what I mean?
You standing right there when Hollow battled Big T. Right there with the hoodie on. Like, I just, wow, man. Let me ask you this. What pissed you off? I know you're going to say for the battle, but what was the last straw that you was like, me and Hollow, we definitely not seeing eye to eye? Obviously, shit brews up and it adds on, but what was the last straw? Was it a disaster battle? Was it just that?
I wouldn't say it was the last straw.
No, and that's right, a state right up, man. Nah, I'm not going. If anybody in the chat going to it, definitely inform me. Keep us posted.
I think when fans started DMing me the picture that he took was disaster. And I don't think fans should have came to me with that. I shouldn't have found it out that way. The disaster battle was like icing on the cake. And it wasn't.
I got a couple of things I do. You said when do I change the rankings? 5 days after the video drop. I wait about 5 days. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I go in a little bit early. Sometimes 4, maybe 6. But never before 4. But usually I try to give it 5 days on YouTube. 5 days on YouTube. So once it's 5 days on YouTube, I got my own little, my other device over there. And then when I transfer from that device to another note, my other notes, then my notes to whatever's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? But I change it all the time. 9 times out of 10, when I turn the camera off right here, I make sure how many days the battle been up. You know what I'm saying? I even rank the trench guys, the guys we be watching in the trenches. 9 times out of 10, ain't been nobody that I haven't seen before. You know what I'm saying? I act like I'm brand new to a lot of things, but I seen these guys before. You know what I'm saying? And I got over 250 people on my rankings. Battle rappers. Over 250. I work all the time, that's what I do, man. I only disclose the top 100. So.
There's so much that he battled disaster. Because I can't tell a man, you know, how to feed his family or whatever. I can't.
That's a misconception, though, you man. You know that, right? That
is a misconception that people are like, oh, you mad because you battled? Like, come on, man. Like, these are people that probably, you know, just sitting in their crib by themselves, ain't got no real friends and everything. That's the shit. You know what I mean? Like, my issue was always, how could you feel like you couldn't talk to me? How would you feel like you couldn't just tell me that? Like, how did you somehow buy into the same?
All day, 2 hours. All day. You need to call me sometimes, chop it up. I don't know what's going on, man. I know what it is. It gotta be, haven't cleaned my internet in a minute. Haven't cleaned my computer in a minute. But, yeah, we chop it up and, do you rank them too? Do you move them up and down every time they battle? Off wins and losses? Or you just got them up there like how you do yours? You'd be the first one that got a ranking system. I met somebody else that ranked them, but they only got like 50 people. Transformers was cool too. Come on, man. I didn't want to get through this video. What's going on? That pissed me off. Time to work. What's going on? Wow. I only watched the main battles that many times. I only watched the battles like twice. I can't watch them 3 times, not the trench battles. You gotta be in the top 100 for me to watch them 3 times. Spats, time to work. I ain't mad at that. I don't know why they not letting me play, why this video not playing all the way through. I think because I haven't cleaned my laptop, but I don't know. I'm stubborn, so I'm going to listen to the rest of this.
Stupid assumptions that people that don't.
Right. But the thing is, I don't know if y'all go back in my comments, but a lot of times in my comments, these battle rappers, like I said, they'll watch it. And I haven't had one complaint yet. So out of all those arrests, out of all those things, all the things I do in those videos, they know I'm keeping it real with them. You know what I'm saying? They can tell that I'm keeping it real with them. So 9 times out of 10, they salute me. And then they don't all the time, they still salute me. They're not saying like, they say it's a good review. They like the way I review their battles. So I'm going to keep doing it.
Don't know me.
K-Money in the building. What's going on, K-Money? How you feeling?
Nick, how? How did you get that
I got Skype already, I believe. I think I got Skype.
removed where you felt like that? Or was it just an excuse? Let me ask you a question. Was it an excuse? Or did you really feel like that? Because on top of that, after all this shit, you still call my phone. Asked me to do it 2-on-2. Maybe he didn't look at it as deep as you didn't ask, you think?
Yeah, I'm not really into cold weather myself, man. I'm a February baby, man. I don't like the cold. I can't stand it. Like, I'd rather it be hot.
Nah, he did. He did, because we spent a lot of time talking about the situation after it happened, the Cali situation after it happened. We spent a lot of time talking about that shit. A lot of time. You know what I mean?
Say word to how you see me, Two Eyes, through you found me through a pay-per-view, or you just been watching my little, cause I ain't getting no views. I was getting like 2-3 views before I start doing like the pay-per-views.
Point where he knew how I felt, and
Outlaw in the building. What's going on, man? How you feeling? Better Rappers Life. You already know.
I knew how he felt about it, or I thought I knew how he felt about it. Wow. What?
So you seen me create the other channels then?
What do you think happens after the battle? Go about our way. There's no dapping after that, because Bert told me numerous times that after the Hitman battle, I know you say it's different, man. I know you say it's different. But, they had animosity going into the battle, this, that, and the third. They battled in front of St. Louis and all that. That they dapped and went to the strip club and hung out after that. Honestly, that's cool for them. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yep. Absolutely. That was my little balcony. Well, the front, I don't know if I was on my balcony or if I was out front. Yep, that's definitely me.
At the end of the day, like I'm never gonna front to y'all and be like, I still got genuine love for Hollow, but that's what makes it even more fucked up.
You see my top 50 too? I told people I dropped it before. 50 of them. I think 25 at a time. We're trying to tell people.
Because now I look at him like a nigga that just don't understand. What do you say to people that say that? Pull one over. What do you say to people that say that it seems like you have more issues with Hollow more than he has issues with you?
Why you say that time to work? Why you say Math battle everybody too early? What you mean by that?
You look at it from the perspective of you feel like I'm angry, then yeah, you probably say that. But you look at it from the perspective of a nigga being disappointed, then you look at a nigga that don't feel no way about or feels a way about what he did, but feel like it could be just erased with an apology or whatever. But the way that it went down, it was nasty. But Math, I mean, you got to get all your shit off your chest. You know what I'm saying? For the world to see, people that's in attendance, people that's watching on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Hollow making his RB debut, and you sound like, well, after the battle, we can't dap. So Hollow extends his hand out to you, Olive Branch. No, I'm not saying we can't. I'm just saying, as of right now, that's not my plan. That's not my plan.
I don't even know how long I've been rocking. I think I've been rocking for maybe a year and a half. I don't know. I'm going to check out the exact numbers when I get up here.
Okay. Wow, he might not want to dab me after the battle. That tells me, because I've been listening to you for years, that tells me that the shit you about to say, there's no way he's going to do that. I got that, okay? Make sure I got the mental note on that. At the end of the day, it's a tough situation. It's like,
I don't think he battled Geechee Gotti, Rum Nitty, or he might have battled Rum Nitty. I'm not 100% sure, but I know he haven't battled Twerk, Geechee Gotti. That's a lot. It's like, have he battled Tay Rock? Have he battled? That's 3 plates right there, just off the gate. There's so many battle rappers, man. They're not gonna run out of plates, man.
Hold on a second. All right. Wow, Math Alpha exclusive here, ladies and gentlemen. Math talking.
Oh, you say who gonna book that? It depends on how Math start turning up on these other stages. It's all about the people. If Math turn up on the RBE stage and kill Hollow, the fans gonna want him on the URL stage. URL gonna book him. If you get on URL stage, it's over. If you get back on that stage, it's over.
Situation with Hollow.
So it all depends on how he battles on these other leagues. Because anybody else, any other league on book, but you might be right. URL might have cut him off. I don't know. He said he still talked to them, so I don't know.
Brownie Brooklyn nigga got the phone ringing in the background. That's how Brooklyn give it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still got a house jack, nigga. They got this number. Oh, man. Let me, there was rumblings, Math, that you and Disaster was in a battle, RBE? Yeah, that was what that was that about?
that was another situation that we was trying to work out before Geechee. Before Geechee, you know, we got the call and he kind of played a role in, you know, played the little league game that they be playing, you know, URL and RBE. And that shit kind of corny to me, but whatever. We was trying to work out, me and Diz, because, you know, everything that was going on with my brother. And I guess Diz saw an opportunity. And I look at it like it was an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's what he saw. I don't think that it was genuine. Okay. Looking back at it. You know what I'm saying? Because he said something to me, and he said something to Organic at the same time. You know what I mean? Right. And
I think he's gonna be a good barrel, but the rankings pretty much say Howard Don should easily get this one. It's not easy if you're in the top 30, but I don't think Mac in the top 30. He's close though. He's like 35, top 35 or something. Definitely top 40. So Mac could win, but anybody can beat anybody when you're that high up. But Hollow should win.
And it's kind of like the same type of situation. Like, Organic probably feel like, yeah, Diz, I fuck with you, but I can't trust you, my nigga. I can't trust you no more.
With the tweets and everything and bashing the
Right. Look what you did. Look what you did.
Yeah, blow the league up and then
do it again.
tore it down.
Right. You do it again. So you know, Disaster, we got on the phone, we spoke and all that, He donated to my brother's GoFundMe and all that shit. You know, we was talking for a little while. You know, I found out some personal stuff about him, we found out some personal stuff about me. And then ARP.
I'm gonna cut you off. We gotta walk through this. So, Disaster calls you, obviously, right?
Yeah, I think he sent me his number.
Okay. So when he sent his number,
You think? What you mean you think? How you remember stuff that happened a million years ago when you was a baby and all that, and you don't remember if he sent you the number or not? So you call him, all right?
And then I spoke to him.
okay, was there a party like I don't want to talk to this cat or there's a party? Let's have this conversation.
Yeah, there's
Obviously.
a part of me that's gonna feel like that. Like, I don't want to talk to this nigga, man. Sometimes we talk to this nigga and see if I can get him to come out here or something. You know what I mean? Like,
This nigga.
but at the end of the day, like, I half of me felt like this shit wasn't genuine, but I wanted to hear him out. You know what I'm saying? And then LP, you know, he was trying to set up the battle, and apparently he heard Pac Juice. This is what I was told. He heard Pac Juice, and he felt like I was digging up a lot of old shit, and it didn't make him feel comfortable coming out there no more.
No,
And
flat
on top
out.
of that,
Let's call it what it is.
no.
Right, Outlaw. I'm trying to listen, man. Kind of confused right now. This is the first time I'm hearing that him and Diz is cool.
But on top of that, I told him, like, yo, the first time I see you can't be on the stage, my nigga. It can't.
You gotta be
You
outside
fuck
of the
around and
alley.
move your hand the wrong way, shit gonna go left. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, like, yo, we gotta meet up someplace, and I guess the mutual ground was supposed to be Atlanta. He didn't want to do that.
So what made you decide to be like, okay,
Why you still want to meet up with him? I don't understand what's going on.
first of all, were you shocked that they came to you with a proposal to battle Disaster? I mean, I would have never did ask you that, man. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I just want to
No,
know.
because at the end of the day, my nigga, the same reason that Hollow took this battle, knowing what could be said, Disaster, I think, who's he battling now? Cali Smooth? He's in a spot. He's in a spot. He's in a spot that I've been in before. You know what I mean? A lot after 2013, I was in that spot.
Elaborate, sir, into that spot so people don't know.
Where certain
that
dudes
spot.
are fucking with me.
Right. Blackball.
Not blackball, but
Some of it that you did up
face.
Or some of it that me on college face. Well, some of it that you could look in the mirror now and be like, I played a part also, right? Yeah, I definitely played a part. Right. In any situation I've been in, I know I played a part. Because nothing happens to me. It takes my involvement. So I know. You know what I mean? Right. But looking back, like he was in a spot. That's why I felt like it was like an opportunity for him when he said what he said, because it opens the gates for him to be on the East Coast comfortably and for him to work things out with a gang. I felt like, you know what I mean? Oh, brothers, I love you and all that shit, like, whatever. And then when I heard that he was like backing out the situation, I was like, this is a big situation if it do happen. Like, me and Disaster on that card would have been bigger than Mook. Wow, you know what though? That's something, you know what? Wow. You know what? That would have been crazy. That was on. Right. You were Disney with the same card with Mook and Bird? It would have been bigger than Mook and Bird. I think a one-off with me and Disaster would probably do crazy numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what it is.
Do y'all want to see Math versus Disaster 2? I don't really care too much about that battle. To be honest, I think Math gonna smoke him again. I mean, if people want to see it, they probably want to see it to fight or something like that.
You know, it's tough because on one hand, you know, you got this situation where, you know, there's a side of you that's like, I'm not comfortable with this, and the third. You know, me and this guy, we got problems, this, and that. On the other hand, you're like, yeah, but you battle rap. It's part of your career. It'll be big. It'll be really big if you could show the culture that you're able to pull this off. You know what I mean? That's something I wasn't ready to do after everything went down in LA. We got on the phone with motherfuckers who mediators, gang beefs, mediators, and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't ready for that. I was still in my feelings. Like, nah, nigga violated. I gotta see him. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm not trying to hear this apology. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I gotta see him. You know what I mean? And I felt like, if I could get past that, if I could sit in front of this dude and not feel like strangling him, all right, cool. We do this battle. It's huge. It's huge. Everybody gonna talk about it. So when I heard that he was like backing out the situation, I tried to like egg him on, like, yo, this nigga's ass is scared or whatever. And he said some other shit on Twitter. Like, oh, you're a clown. That's why I couldn't fuck with her. I'm like, oh, now you talking like this? That's how I know it wasn't genuine. You know what I mean? Because I ain't saying nothing about you, about personally this, that, and the third. I said the word scared. I guess that hit a nerve or some shit like that. Because, you know, that's how I feel. I feel like, he's really, in fear or whatever. So he said what he said, decided to call me names and all that shit. I was like, all right, cool. Now I know it wasn't real. And it's all good because halfway it wasn't real on me because I might have just seen you in that in Atlanta and said, you know what, let's just walk around the back of this crib real quick. You know what I mean? Matt, to be fair, I'm not. Again, I want to reiterate this. I want to reiterate that that's not something that I'm holding on to. Gotcha. That's not something that. Gotcha.
You just said you halfway in, halfway out, and then you said, "Oh, let me reiterate." We don't care what you say. We gotta see it. You're going too crazy, man. I don't trust you. You're gonna steal off on Hollow, watch.
I wake up in my mind and I think about it. That's not something that I feel.
I wake up in my mind and I think about it. What does that even mean?
Feel like I can't get past or I'm not past. I just need people to understand that when you go through a certain situation, it's always going to be in the back of your head, but that don't mean you got to act on it. And that's why that battle would have been huge. That's why ARP's not going to book a battle that he thinks is, this is going to be an automatic fight right here. Yeah, right. Of course not. You know what I mean? Like that.
What? You don't know ARP very well. He doesn't mind fights on his stage. What are you talking about?
That was no league, though. No league is going to. Let me ask you this, though. You said he wasn't genuine a couple of times about disaster. But what do you say to people that say math? Okay, you say he wasn't being genuine, but he still donated to the GoFundMe, which I think I was doing that for that though. I wasn't that much.
You hear that laugh? Something wrong with him. Something wrong with you, man. I ain't playing. You probably laughing now. If you see this, you're gonna start laughing again, just like that laugh you just did. I ain't playing with you. Something wrong with you, man.
Oh, come on, don't do that, man. It's crying in your ass. Come on, son. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. There's still something on my that ain't enough, man. He doesn't even look down. He had a little $50. That ain't gonna clear out. Come on, man. That's something. Stop that, nigga. Come on now. I can't let you do that, man. I can't let you do that. You my brother. I can't let you do that, though. But again, like I said, if me and Organic wasn't coupled in the same tweet, it just seemed like an opportunist moment. You know what I'm saying? Is that a battle you still with disaster? Can that still happen? I mean, it's something that people still feel like that would be crazy. Yes, why not? I'm into that. See, the first one, minus the bullshit at the end, no man, that was a dope battle. No one ever says that, man. Let's fuck the bullshit about the people say. People say, but that's the people who really care about the culture, people who actually pay attention to the bars and all that. The other people who's just like, like old ladies who hang their head out the window looking for people to argue, they the ones that really just focus on the fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. What's your thoughts on the situation? But if anybody had a question of how I'm going to be in this battle, go look at that one. Go look at any situation where I got a big name. Something that I was excited for. If Howard brings out disaster, you know that for a fact? I know that for a fact. That's a conversation you had. See, you niggas be talking behind it's not a conversation. It's not a conversation that needs to be had. That would be the dumbest thing on earth to do. That would be really stupid. If you don't want the second half, he could do that. All right, he could do hollow.
What does that mean, man? What does that mean? Huh? That means you're gonna start fighting. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bro? Or whoever your manager is and whoever freaking advising you, it's not advising you what to say or not. If you want your image to change, not to be a bully and not to fight, homie, you might want to stop talking so gangster. So it's not really gangster. It's like you too aggressive. You want to fight, nigga. Stop trying to fight. What's wrong with you? He can bring disaster out there. It's an angle. It's just battle rap. What are you talking about? If you want a second half, I'm not. What? Come on, man. What you talking about?
That's something you trying to shock the world and have a moment, brother. You really want to shock the world. You really want to shock the world. Matt. All right, Matt. No. I want you focused. So fast. I want you focused, my nigga. Oh, no, man. I'm just saying, that's not something you want to play with, right? It's not. It's not.
Right. So you already imagined in your dreams when you woke up that you was going to hit him if disaster come out there. When you woke up in your dreams thinking you going to hit him already. That's crazy. Stop thinking about stuff like that. Just rap, bro. Just rap. And you an instigator, 311, man. Stop instigating. We don't want Math to fight, man. What's wrong with you?
How does Cole feel about all this? You have to ask him. That's true. I have to ask him. Hands. Shout out to Brooklyn Hands, man. You have to ask Hands. Shout out to Hands. Hands just battled Snake Eyes. I need y'all to go check that out. Brooklyn Hands versus Snake Eyes.
Stop promoting the battle the audio sucks. At least tell us that the audio sucks. Let me see.
You know what I mean? Hands is, it's Snake. I love that nigga's beat.
Right. You hyping it up. You can't even hardly hear the audio.
Music, man. I love that nigga. I love watching that freestyle about a month ago, man. I'm not gonna front. I tried in a little way to try to like keep him away from battle rap a little bit, but Nah, man, he's destined to be a monster in this shit. Lock him in the booth, man. That nigga's voice is any leagues that's listening, man. Book Brooklyn Hands and pay that nigga because he's mentioned with the niggas that get paid the most. Guaranteed. There's a lot of history to come in, man. Yeah, but I like the nigga on Beast though, man. I ain't talking about battle rap. No, I like the nigga on Beast. That nigga's a monster, man. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is with a broken phone again? Have your business, man. I forgot you here. What do you think about the situation with ARP Averb, man? All this crazy stuff that was going on. I saw your tweet that you put out when the situation was going down. Do you have a conversation? I mean, how do you feel?
I don't really care. I don't really care. I mean, shout out to Verb. Shout out to Verb. Shout out to Iron. Shout out to Lux. But I don't really care.
What do you think about Verb and Lux?
I think Lux is going to show up as a hairdresser.
I hope we don't do that, man. Come on, man. We don't need that. I'm not trying to see that. I mean, Lux. Nah, he got smoked there. He told me he's coming.
He got a barbecue, all that shit. He gonna come up.
I don't want him to have no barber jokes, no hair jokes, no dick talking. I don't want to hear none of that, Lux. I don't want to hear none of that. What do you expect from the battle?
Well, you said who, what?
What are you expecting from this battle? Are you expecting this battle to live up to the hype? Who has the advantage? Who do you like? You know what I mean? You battled Verb back in the days. I never seen that.
I never really got the hype of it. Not this, and this is no hate. I just see that one time that they had the argument outside of one of the events in New York. That was it. Other than that, I don't recall it ever being that. You know what I mean? I think that lyrically, they're two masters. And it's always great to get two masters in the room and watch them work. Always great to watch them work, but I think it's gonna be like Mook and Verb for me. I couldn't really call a winner.
Really? I could.
Yeah, I know. But for me, there was a lot of things that I learned. But you can't fault him because that's Mook. That's how he rap. And even though he was rapping like that, he still rap a lot better than other motherfuckers who's out here now. So
don't finish. Like, get out of here. Well, what are you talking about? I don't
even know it, bro. He been doing that. Like, he been doing that shit. Like,
but I was never the biggest Mook fan. I'm gonna be real. I'm talking about the Smack DVD era. I was never the biggest Mook fan. I thought he was That I always thought he was You know what I'm saying? I never went, but niggas, let me shut up, man. Niggas think I hate Mook, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up from that, though.
You can't hate him. You can't hate him. I think that he's...
I don't hate Mook at all.
He's one of the smartest and most strategic dudes in this shit. And with everybody going random, and motherfuckers building their careers off of being random as fuck, like, I think the substance is missing. And anybody who's going to get on that stage and try to give you some sort of substance, you got to appreciate it. You got to appreciate it.
What do you think about Ichigati being hailed champion of the year or battle rap of the year?
I think he wouldn't have got that if he didn't back out of that battle on RBE.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Really?
But I salute him. I salute him 100% because I see the drive. I see the dedication that he has to this shit. And it's awesome. It's awesome. I understand why people wanted to see me battle him.
That might be a fact. He would have got that clearly if he just took out the reaches, right? Because some of the reaches was just too obvious. Even for the people who got Mook winning, you'd be like, come on, boy. That's not how you scheme.
I understand that. Like, he's going to be in the history books. He's already in the history books, in my opinion.
Let me ask you another question while you hollow. Is this battle a battle that doesn't matter who wins or loses, in your opinion?
I think this is a battle of who's who.
I think that if you're the type of person, I think if you're a vintage battle rap fan, when I say a fan of vintage battle rap, you're gonna have a decision to make. You know what I mean? If you're a fan of, I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna let you know this shit gonna be judged by me, my nigga. That's a fact. And the battle rap community. That's how we move out here. You know, right? So for the people I've seen, Howard 3-0, they're not understanding what kind of situation this is. A lot of niggas will not you winning math. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't care. I don't care. Who got me winning? Who got me losing? I don't care. All right. That shit means nothing to me because I've been down on the odds many times, bro, and shook niggas up. No, but there's niggas out there. They're also saying that they feel hollow. This might not be what you want because of the approach they feel you're gonna come at. Like people feel like, all right, there's an other side. They feel like they know what I'm gonna say, and that's the funny thing. That's the thing that I get to laugh at. That's the thing that I get to laugh at. Because motherfuckers, a nigga actually told me, I don't remember what his name was on Twitter or whatever, but a nigga said, we heard these angles from Rock and John. I better not hear it from you, or that's the automatic L. I'm like, are you stupid? And that nigga's bugging the fuck out, saying, I don't know who you are, my nigga, wait for it. Fuck out of here with that, my nigga.
Yeah, but when did it drop? When did it drop to us?
Exactly, like, but I could tell he was a Hollow fan, and if you really pay attention, like,
I like Shy Dog.
Rock, John, Arsenal, the round.
We don't do one round battles. So I'm not going to like promote it or put it on my channel as a 1 round battle, but we can go check it out if it's dope. You've seen it.
You would say that Hollow lost from any one of them. If you said that Hollow, nobody's going to say it was a 3-0, and if you do, you just a Hollow fan. Well, but any rounds that you can argue that they took from Hollow was a round where they brought me up. So how can you not want to hear what I'm gonna say, right? I do, my nigga. I'm gonna be real, man. Nobody can argue that Rotten didn't take the second round. Wow.
Sir, get out. What are you talking about, sir? Who are you? Bozan, Ingram, what are you talking about?
Come on. Nobody can argue that.
Who you got, Math or... Who do you got, Math or Hollow? Hollow.
Who you got with that? You can argue.
The rankings. The rankings got Hollow, but like I'm gonna break it down when I get closer to it on paper. But I don't really like predicting battles. I don't know. I hope both of them win a game, but by the rankings, Hollow should definitely easily get this.
Arsenal took the second round from Hollow. You can argue that.
What's up, man? What's going on? What you talking about?
You can argue John took the third round from Hollow. I had John beat Hollow. That's John got battle. I had to beat Arsenal. Right. First and third, right? Yeah. Exactly. But you see what I'm saying? So how could you sit there and be like, we heard this already? How, nigga? You ain't hear me? The person that we want to hear from. No, this right. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal on the call being told me to talk to this nigga if he didn't feel like.
No, I don't remember you. What are you talking about? Man, at the store. I don't meet niggas at stores. You sound stupid.
Like, I mean, just think about, let's say he don't like Hollow and he just wanted to use me for the battle. He had to feel like that was going to win the battle.
You sound stupid.
Got you. All right, man. And I think that's missing. A lot of that shit is missing, man. A lot of that is missing. You got rap right now. But I think after Hollow move, again, I'm something that they use against him.
Word up. Wait, what are you talking about? Meet niggas at stores. Like, what? Like, what you talking about? Hey, man, you sound stupid.
Wait, hold on, nigga. You can't say that. Everybody who's battle Murder Mook after Summer Madness, 2. No, from Summer Madness 2 on, everybody that's battling has brought me up. Are you a move whatever happened, or is that just something we just going to shut the fuck up and just wish to happen and just never happened? That
What up, D-Dub? How you feeling, man? Battle rap is life.
just something that's, did it die down?
It's a strong possibility.
They kind of lost strong about man, did it though?
Lost his luck. How? Nigga, bad possible.
That's a bad. That's 2011, 2012. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking. A lot of you young niggas don't know what we talking. Move to the side, young niggas. We're not having a conversation right now. Man, I was battle for like before he battled Solomon. And look,
my nigga.
niggas, oh man,
Why you think the Marvel movies? Why you think the Marvel? All right. Why you think the Logan movie did so good? Deadpool did so good. Why do you think Marvel is just killing it, period? Because the niggas that was fans from way back then, first of all, Logan did so good because they made it for adults. Like we know you was a
Trey Lizzie, always in the cut. He said you might be. Word, that's definitely him.
kid reading this comic book.
Talking
But
about,
now you grown, and we
talking
gonna
about my name is Jefferson. Jefferson. You sound stupid. I don't know no Jefferson. And you talking about being at the store. I'll knock you out if I see you come up there. If you dare come up to me in the store. What you talking about? I live in the hood, nigga. People mind their business where I'm at. And nobody even say nothing to me. If they do, I'm gonna look at them like they crazy. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
a grown movie for the grown niggas. So all the battle rap fans from back then, who might have stopped watching battle rap, because I know a lot of niggas was watching in the beginning, stopped after a while. It was like, this shit getting too ridiculous. Them niggas would come out like, whoa, this is happening? Oh, I gotta be here. I gotta ask you one more question. I'm not gonna ask you this. I want to ask you this question. The person that you battled, and now they frequently battle other leagues, now RB, URL. What do you think about the year Pat Stay had? So there was an argument that Pat Stay could have been battle of the year over Geechee. And that was the argument that the panel had. But it was in there really digging and diving, man. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas made a strong argument for Pat Stay.
I think Pat State has gave it to Geechee because I've been New
I
Pat.
don't know what's going on. I'm lost, man. This nigga Boyzan is tripping. He tripping. You need CTR. Tripping. Bored.
Pat State was nice. There wasn't a lot of battles. There wasn't a lot of battles or matchups that he had during the year that I felt like he couldn't win. But Geechee was up against the odds. Like they put him up against some niggas.
It has to be an internet nigga because it won't. If somebody in real life that know me won't dare play with me like this. So it has to be somebody like CTR.
I'm not into Shine, man. I don't know how you feel about Shine right now.
It has to be.
I think it's Shine is dope up here. Yeah?
Sounds dope.
They won't play.
Yeah,
He's the best nigga in Harlem right now.
Over Lux? I don't think Mook would have been able to do K-Shine like that. I don't think Arsenal could do, well, they kind of battled, but Arsenal ain't do that, what he did to Lux. I mean, you know, it's different. Right. Lux is an acquired taste, and I think that if you saw him
Whoa. Pause.
more often, it wouldn't be the same excitement. Well, man, we got 2 minutes here. Let me say this, though. Harlem kind of shaky, though. Harlem, let's really look at this. We'll wrap it up here.
You a hater. That's why I knew it was something about you I ain't like. 3-letter man. Heck you talking about? Harlem kind of shaky. Harlem, nigga, 1 3/5 and 7th all day. What you talking about? Stop playing with me. I knew it was something sneaky I didn't like about you. What you mean Harlem is shaky? Nigga.
Rex,
Our top 5 would kill any coast. We just a city. Stop playing with us.
don't want to see you no more. Sorry, fam. Swear, you know, OG, some emotional respect to you, my guy. Who else they got out there? Oh, I'm missing that. Charlie Clips and Torque don't make goddamn fucking sense at all. Charlie Charlie doing his wilding out shit. Charlie lost that clothes.
How you gonna say I respect you, nigga? Don't disrespect. You can say it. I respect you, homie. I respect you, player. I respect you, bro. This nigga said, I respect you, nigga. Yeah, right. Shut up. Nigga, get out my chat. Whoever you are. I don't like you. What are you talking about? I'm just trolling. Trolling about illegal activity? You sound stupid. That's not how you troll somebody.
That he had 2013, 2014. Even when, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. So maybe Shine. Maybe you're right, Shine. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Well, man,
Right.
I appreciate you, brother. For real, man. This battle, I cannot wait to see this battle, my nigga. I think the world's gonna be crazy shit. It's gonna be a crazy one. It's gonna be a crazy one.
One for the history books. It's one for the history.
I hope so, man. I hope so, fam. I'm gonna be real, man. I hope. Been covering this sport for 5 years. I hope. I'm gonna be real. Well, shout out to you, Masco, for real, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yo, you're ready. You're ready. And by the way, when I put that tweet out, you know, you was the nigga that everybody was like, yo,
Leave me alone, body. Leave me alone, son. You West Coast niggas is fake. No honor and no pride. Shut up. You sound stupid.
You gotta do the show. You gotta do the show. You gotta do the show. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that, man. That's what it is, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my man, man. Power for him and all the time.
You right real stupid and dumb. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Pearly Gates, February
Stop
16th.
playing with me so much.
Nobody,
this
man.
is out now.
Move
Go
around,
download that motherfucker. I got another project
Stop
called
playing
Self
so
coming
much,
soon.
please.
MIB album on the way. Holla at your boy.
That's what it is, man. What?
Salute the Mav. Salute the three-letter man. PSA. Didn't make me too much more hype for the battle, but I like the battle. West Coast niggas been 24/7. What are you talking about, Stone? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Get off my chat talking stupid. All I do is, you talking about why I smoke. A1 tobacco. This is tobacco, sir. I only smoke tobacco. I don't know what you're talking about. You sound stupid. Meet niggas at the store. Come on, man, give me a break. Give me a break. You know me, dog. I'm Jefferson. What's a 12 skinny? What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know. You on the same stuff, CT Trey? What are you talking about? I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Ask Rex, he said it. Ask Rex. He the one that said it. Battle up his life. I see everything, man. I'll be right back. We just chilling though. Can't find no battle. We might